Hello and welcome back to my channel and happy Mother's Day. I hope you're all getting spoiled as we should do on Mother's Day. I shall not be getting spoiled, I shall be working. Because I work Sundays, don't get Sundays off, so I have to work. Because retail's open on a Sunday and people want to do DIY. I do not understand why, but there you go. Anyhow, so I made this like colour, like a skin tone colour. I used Madame Glam's Haystack, which is like a very dark nude, and I mixed white with it. And I'm quite happy with the colour, but the tile that I mixed it on had bits of like fluff and stuff on it. I didn't realise when I mixed it, so it got in the paint, which really is annoying. It's one thing I hate about when I mix a colour, you get bits of fluff in it, and it's like, where did you come from? Where are you coming from? All this dandruff and fluff. Not dandruff, but do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm just giving them all a coat. I do give them all 2 coats. This is me just giving them a second coat. It is quite a nice colour, but it's just the bits of fluff, man. It got on my nerves. It was annoying. See, like, I'm wiping loads of bits off. It's like, ah. Yeah, so after I've done that, I think I top coat them. To be honest, I can't remember what I've done, because I've got quite a few videos on the go. I'm trying to edit some and make some, and busy woman, me. Well, I'm trying to be a busy woman anyway. I've got a couple of Sheen haul videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, and a massive, humongous haul of like 100 items. Yeah, and yeah. So I had to split that puppy up into 2 because, like, yeah, that weren't happening. There was no way. I mean, it was long enough as it is, just one part. And you know what I'm like? I don't like, I ain't got the time and the energy and the inclination. I have to zoom past it. It's my mind, right? I can't help it. So I'll give them all a coat. Once I'm happy with them, I bake it under my light for 30 seconds, I think Madame Glam is. A 30-second colour. It doesn't say it on the bottle, but it probably is 30-second colour. What's that? Anyway, so I left this bit in real time. So I found some Urban Graffiti foil glue, and I'm like, okay, we'll try that, because I thought I'd try some foiling. So I put the foil glue on, baked it under my light for 30 seconds like you're meant to. Made sure it had a good coverage. Right, brought it out the light, put my decal on. I wiped it because I thought, let me just clean it and watch. It takes out some of the pattern, which really upset me. So I think I got another piece. Sorry about my flickering, but my light and my camera, they don't catch up. The speed is different, so my light's too fast on my camera. So that's what that is. Right, so I put that on. That's not where I wanted it, but I put it on and I pressed it and rubbed it down. I like rub, and I'm like, looks like it might be doing something. I hate foiling. I've got so many foils. I really need a good foil glue. If anyone can recommend a good foil glue in England that is a reasonable price, because things are ridiculous at the moment, then I'll happily buy it. But yeah, this is just really annoying me, because look, I'm rubbing. You can see I'm rubbing with the tip of my nail. I am rubbing, and I'm like, should I pull it, and look what happens. Not a dicky bird, not a dot. That really annoyed me. I've never really been very good with foil glues, so it's probably because, to be honest with you, I know why, because the glue's old. So it's not as gluey as I thought it would be. See, so it does sort of stick. Like, you've got to give it a right bit of scratching or pressure to get it on. It was really annoying me. Like, even when I get brand new foil glue and I do it, it don't come out right. I'm not very good at it. I've got to practice. All this stuff I keep getting, I've got to practice. So I'm like, okay, sod it. So I'll peel it off and I'm like, really? So the best thing for me to do is just get a design and just push it and pull it off. And it sticks all right, and because it doesn't matter really about the design that much, I'm just like, yeah, you can just go there. So I got better luck that way than I did trying to cover the whole nail, which really annoyed me, upset me a bit, but hey ho. So I covered, this is the pinky, so I covered the whole entire pinky with this rose foil glue, or foil, sorry, because I thought, well, it's a bit mothery, isn't it? I don't know, it's flowers, I don't know. So I'm like, what do I do with the rest? And they look really nice. The colour, I was getting annoyed. Colour come out pretty cool. I was quite pleased with that colour. Yeah, so I thought what I did was I top coated them, and then once that had cooled down, I buffed them matte, because to be honest with you, I'm running out of matte top coat and it's a cheaper option. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to try and do a French line thing. Sorry about that. Trying to do a French design. Tell you, this took me long. I'm leaving this in because it just shows you how long it took me to do this. Sorry over my dry 52-year-old skin, but there you go. Alright, so I'm like, yeah, let's just put it on. Alright, I tell you, I can never get a French. I've got a lot of practicing to do, man. I've got a lot of practicing to do. I can never get the French line right. I just can't do it. But I thought I'd try it with the foil, because it's not going to hurt, is it, really? It's just, the more I practice, the better you become, isn't it? It's like driving. Once you get used to it, you can do it. And then one side's higher than the other, and it was really getting on my nerves. It weren't straight in the middle. Oh, I was getting frustrated. It was difficult because it was clear. Like I was trying to look at something shiny on something matte, and that's what made it hard. Because I'm trying to find something shiny on something matte, and my, you know, I need a new pair of glasses. So I'm like, okay, I think, what did I do? Oh yeah, I got my brush, and I wanted the smile line a bit deeper. You know, I wanted a bit of a deeper U. So I got my gel brush that I use for cleaning up and that, and I just tried to clean it a bit. Oh, I tell you, man. Sometimes I look back at things and I think, oh, that flickering's driving me nuts just watching it on the playback. I'm really sorry, I need to deal with that, but I can't afford a new camera because I'm using a phone, so I can't really afford a new camera to deal with it. So I'm trying to judge my light. I tell you, it's really hard. It's really hard. Yeah, I got one of them proper halo lights, man, and they're good for doing nail art, but they're not good for videos. Let's see, I wanted it a bit deeper, so I put some acetone on my brush, and then I just went round with the acetone, cleaned it up as much as I possibly could, really. Tried to make it tidy. Sorry, my voice is getting a bit croaky. It's like 3:30 in the morning and I've got to be up for 9 and out of my house. Sorry, had a yawn, but I tried to do it quietly, because I don't think you want to hear people yawning. Yeah, this is just like... But anyway, so I am just tidying it up, making sure it looks good, that there's no like glue anywhere else, because I don't want glue anywhere else. I just want it on that tip, just on that tip. So once I'm happy with it, I baked it under my light for like 30 seconds, because it works if I put pressure on and lift it. It just doesn't work when I put an image on it and want to like cover the whole entire nail with the image. It just doesn't work, and I'm not good at it, you know. I've got a proper practice, I tell you, practice. So yeah, I'm leaving. Oh mate, this is so painful to watch. If you want to fast forward it, please do, because I'd like to fast forward it and I can't. I could edit it out, but you know, sometimes you've got to leave in the bad things for people to see how bad you really can be. So now I've got another piece of foil, and I thought, right, okay, you can go right there, Rosie. So I just pushed it down and then went, yank, pulled it up like a wax strip. That's what you got to do. You push it down and then just yank it like a wax strip, and that's exactly it. Just go yank it, and then just go wherever you want. And to be honest, oh yeah, it's falling off. And to be honest, I was quite happy with that. Like, yeah, I was quite happy with the way it was doing it. Oh, there we go. Oh, for crying out loud. Sometimes phone cameras are a bit overrated. So I pushed that on there and I just went whoosh, choo, ah, and it didn't stick to it. It was annoying. It's like stick. So I just went back over with a bit where I thought I needed it. A bit more here, there and everywhere. And once I was happy with that, I think I top coated it. once I put the foil on, I just top coated the tip. There was obviously no glue on that bit. Oh dear. Did I do my thumb on this piece? Yeah, so with my thumb I just done a wavy line. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. Look, see, I just done a wavy line and just stuck the whole foil on and just went whoosh, wax strip city. Just pulled that puppy off, mate. And then I'm like, oh, see, just wax stripped it. It just gave it a bit of an accentuation. But I was quite happy with that actually. Like the pushing and that of the foil was nice, but I'd like to be able to lay a foil down and it comes off. You know when they put a foil down on a tip and they peel it off and the whole shape of the tip is gone because the whole foil is stuck to the tip. I'd love to do that. I need to get myself a glue. The thing is, sometimes I've got so much stuff, as you can probably guess. I don't use it that often. Like this nail glue, this foil glue, I've had for quite a few years, to be honest with you, and I've hardly ever used it. So, and you know, it will go off. It does eventually go off. So this is everything being top coated, because I've still got to do something or other to it, finish it off, and then this is so slow. How's everyone doing? You enjoying your day so far? Got anything nice? Oh, mind you, I might put this out in the evening. Like, might put this out for like 5 or something in the evening. You know, after you've mainly had your day of pampering and you want to sit down and relax and maybe want to watch a video, maybe want to watch my video, then I will put this out late, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put this out late. I'm going to put this out at 6 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. Just, you know, why not? So now I'm getting my Nailchemy Crystal Totalis gem glue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some flowers and a few beads and a bit and pieces on it. You can probably tell by the image on the video, on the thumbnail, what it's going to be like. So, and like again, I will put this in real time just so that you can see how slow I actually work, because I usually speed up my videos and I've got to try and not do that as much. You know, I don't want people to think, oh, she edits too much out, because I do edit a lot out, but that's only because I think like opening a packet of something, watching me open a packet is boring. Looking what's in the packet is what you want to see. It's not opening the packet you want to see, unless you want to see that. You know, if you want to see packets being opened, then you've got to leave a comment and let me know. But I personally, I don't mind watching the item coming out, like the item that was in the packet. I just don't like watching the packet being opened. It's my mind. So I got these flowers off of Shein, because I really wanted these ones. They're in my haul video that's coming up next week, and I really wanted them, and I'm like, what am I going to do? So I'm putting them up. I'm like, yeah, I'll have white, I'll have pink, to try and be in keeping with the image of the sticker, maybe. Just, you know, so everything seems to be a bit uniformed. I'll turn that one around, that one, so that sat in the petal like that. Then I'm like, what else do I want to put in there? So I'm looking for, I think I was looking for little caviar beads and stuff. Like, oh, a bit more pink, I think. A bit more pink is what I put on. Right, because that was painful for me to watch, even on the playback. I've had to pause it, cut a piece of the video, and just speed it up a bit. I find it's like, I don't know, I just can't handle it. I can't take it. It's too much for me. Too much for my brain to sit there and watch. So I just decided to get some caviar beads and some little clear gems and that I've got, and just fill out a few spaces. Oh, that flickering is getting on my wick. Getting on my last nerve of my trillions or billions or however million nerves endings I have. It's annoying. So now I try and put a gem just in the middle of each flower, I think. Yeah, just so that, you know, they look pretty. Make them look pretty. Yeah, see the little glass caviar, not caviar beads, they're like little AB foil-less crystals. So they're just like the crystals with no foil, so there's no colour to it like that. You just see through it like that. They're more like for sugaring and things. If you wanted a real textured nail, you'd use it for that. Well, so I am just filling out some spaces with a couple of gems. I do add some more flowers, just so that shape is filled, because I wanted a swoosh. So I got some caviar beads and some more flowers. I think I just sort of tried to fill the space without using too much bling, because I didn't really want to use, not that I didn't want to use bling, I just didn't feel blingy. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to use embellishments instead of bling. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm flying. Oh yeah, putting on some more flowers, I think. You know, that flickering's driving me absolutely potty. So now I'm at normal speed because I've finished me cutting my speed up a bit. This voiceover is absolute pants. It's the worst voiceover I've ever done. I don't know why I bother. My voice is like awful anyway as it is, so sod it. You don't have to listen to it if you don't want to. You can just not listen. So I put it in the lamp, pulled it out, and look! They changed colour! I didn't even know they changed colour. I'm like, what? When did they change colour? See, now you can see that little crystal in the middle now better. Look! They changed colour and I didn't even know. Get in. Woohoo! So I was quite happy with that. I was like, and actually matches. Look, so I put them all under the light to see. They all changed colour. I was like, woohoo! Very nice. Sorry, that was probably a bit loud. And actually I didn't know they changed colour and they sort of look perfect. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah, so that was a bonus I wasn't expecting. That was a bonus. These are the other ones I bought in that haul. They didn't change colour. You know, it's a bit of wishful thinking really if you think they're all going to change colour, right? But no, it didn't change colour. Oh God, I got a cramp. Yeah, so yeah, see, look, they didn't change colour. It's gutted, but what can you do, eh? What can you do? Right, so let me just see what I'm doing here. So yeah, I was really happy with that, and I thought, shall I leave it matte because it looks nice? I'm like, let me just top coat it, make sure that them embellishments stay on there properly. So I just got my top coat and I just went round the edges. Like with embellishments like caviar beads and some of these things, you can put polish on top, but I make it a good practice not to, because when you come around to putting on crystals and rhinestones, you can't put gems, you can't put top coat on them sort of things, because you lose its facets, it loses its shine, you're going to lose the effect that you're looking for. So the best thing for me to do is I just practice not to put glue, top coat on any of my embellishments. I try and make sure I go around all the edges and that I've not top coated an item that doesn't need top coating. So I'll sped this piece up too. So I was trying to write "Love Mum" or something like that on there, and it was like, oh, I've actually sped this up while I was doing this voiceover, because it was just, I knew it was coming. I was like, oh, it's taking forever. Even you can see this is slow and this has been sped up quite fast. So I mean, I got it all right, but I just was not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. Like, I've got a lot of practice to do. Like, look, see the E's just like wonky. Like, oh, it's really difficult to try and do, like, writing on a nail. It's very hard to do. The more you practice, obviously, the better you're going to become. But it's like, oh, that curve on the bottom of the E just weren't happening for me. So then I had to do it again. And it was just, like, what do I do? I think I put "I love Mum," and I thought, no, it's a bit tattooey, isn't it? "I love Mum's" a bit tattooey. And then I was like, but the writing's not nice. You know, it looks like graffiti. With the set of nails that I'm doing, it looks like graffiti. So I'm like, nah, just take it off, Mish. Take it off. You've got hundreds of stickers. Use your stickers. So I'm like, I was just going to write. And I'm like, let me see if I can find my stickers. So I've gone for a hunt, looking for my stickers. And I finally found some stickers that I wanted to use. And then I was sitting there for a while going, black, gold, white, trying to figure out which one would look better against the colour. So I went for gold in the end. I was there for a while though, trying to figure out. I even had different colours like pinks. I'm like, nah, because it wasn't nice like italic writing. It was more like block capitals, and I was like, You're trying to make a nice set of nails, Mish. Come on. Let's see. I'm flicking through my book. I'm like, okay, what colour I'm getting? Getting gold. So I'm like, which one's which? Right, yeah. I had to look like which one's which. Then I got my I actually got a blade, because I find it easier to pick them up on a blade than I do to try and pick them up on tweezers. So I was trying to do that off screen, because I don't want YouTube to look at it and go, nope, you can't have that on there. I didn't want them to turn around and say to me, you can't have that on there because it's got a blade in it. So I try, if I use a blade, I don't use them in my videos. You know, I don't want them to ban me or cut my videos out or something, because, you know, I may not have lots of followers, but I enjoy my videos. So yeah, I enjoy making these videos, and I'd be heartbroken if I had to start all over again, or I weren't allowed to do it. Sorry. Morning. Alright, so this is real time, and that is it finished. Mum. I'm like, oh. So I sat there and left it overnight, and I'm thinking, I've got to do something else with it. So the pictures you'll see, I've done something else. I added like a sugared a frame around the thumb, I sugared around the smile line, and then I sugared a little bit of an image around the mum as well. So that's what it looks like at the moment, and these are what it looks like when it's finished. Looks nice, isn't it? I was so happy with those. Look, and it changed colour. Yeah, boy. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Oh, this is the second set I made, but I didn't do a video. Have a beautiful day. You're lovely women, and I shall see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.